What is up, everybody out there in the Haunters YouTube land? So it is late and Jonathan has had enough, and honestly so have I, but just wanted to do this part 2 video of Neon Nightmare from Home Depot, Halloween 2026. So we do have a little bit of a light going on down there. It's one of those LED Home Depot floodlights. Doesn't do the justice of a black light though, because we don't have a black light handy. I mean, I do. If I really wanted to, I could get one. Maybe I will. I don't know. We'll see what happens during this video. But I do want to just talk about this a little bit before I go into anything else and show you the demo in the darkness. It's a beautiful night. A lot of stars out there. Artemis has landed safely. Mission accomplished. Astronauts are out. What do they call it when they regulate the air in the compression chamber, whatever they call it? So they had to stay inside that capsule for however long until their oxygen was correct and everything was regulated, so their heads don't explode, right? But anyway, talking about this Neon Nightmare, properly named, I must say, because it is a little bit of a nightmare. So Jonathan was watching a couple other videos of other YouTubers, one of them being Chilling Props. What's up, Mr. Chilling Props? He said that his nightmare, it's not the Neon Nightmare though, it's the red one. Not sure really of the name of the red one, but it's the twin of this one. It's the reskin of it. And he got that one. He got that version. As the chims just don't stop chimming. Should I take it down? Are the chims annoying? They were annoying Jonathan before. But anyway, he said that his base was bent pretty bad. Don't know how bad it was bent. You know, you can always bend it back. But if you bend it too much and you break it, then it's like, you know, it's not cool, man. Ours, like if we saw the video before, I don't really know if I'm not going to go back there and do it because there's still too much to do. But the piston in the back here, right? This plastic thing. I guess I can open it up. If you know anything about animatronics, there's a piston in there, right there. I know there's no light. But ours was cracked in 2 places. Jonathan noticed that too when he put it together. Now, it looked like a good, strong piston, not for nothing. You know, we know about pistons. We know about the pistons of Mr. Dark and Hellspawn, Tallulah, what's this called? Sinister Scarecrow, right? All those pistons. We also know about the piston for Henry Hustle. It's not that strong. You know, it's not as strong as this one. Excuse me, guys. It's late. But anyway, the piston looked pretty good, right, when we first started putting it together, and the day before, the other video we just did earlier today. But like Jonathan said, there were 2 hairline cracks in it, which without a doubt is going to cause problems, because if water gets in it or condensation or anything, it's going to mess it up, to jack it up. So we are definitely going to see what's going to happen with these, if there's going to be a recall. But I'm going to definitely, one way or another, get another one. Either return this one or call them up and tell them it's faulty and see if they say to return it, or maybe they'll just send us a new one. I'll play it by ear. I'll take care of that next week, because we can always use this thing for parts, which Jonathan would love to do. Use this for parts and whatever else. But just my own review of it, and this is just my own review. You know, it's not personal. It's just my own opinion, MYOP, right? I like it a lot, and I definitely want to see what it looks like with fluorescent lights, other than just this LED light. The only I would have liked to seen was something come out of the Jack in the Box. You know, this thing right there. Would have been cool if it opened, you know, even slowly. You know, even just the lid just lifting up, and then something coming out of it. But you know, it would have been cool if it was like a double jump scare. If that, you know, if that could have been done. But I mean, it is not a budget prop. I would say it's a lower priced animatronic because it was the price was $179, and you know, taxes and all that and whatever greatness we get, it's over $200 like that. But if you get it if you get any kind of a discount like we did, we get a military discount. It came down to $175 altogether, shipped. So I mean, you know, whatever. I mean, we saved a little bit, but then they bang you out with sales tax and whatever else. And it was delivered, but I don't know. I'm gonna say on delivery, it was you know, thrown around and dropped, and that's pretty much probably why it cracked inside the in the piston. But overall, I do like this guy. I know Jonathan likes him too. He definitely will fit our haunt when the time comes. You know, when we do our thing, when we do the carnival of Monstercore or the Carnival. I'm gonna see what we call it. We still really have a really name yet, but let's get to the demo. All right, the Nite demo, and let me see if I can dig up a blacklight. So here we go. The demo in the dark of Neon Nightmare.
Oh there, folks. You want to see something really cool? Well, do ya? It'll blow your mind. Bet you didn't see that one coming. Calm down there, buddy. My little monster friend here wants a bite to eat, but don't get too close, or he might just bite. Whoa! Never mind, I'm the one who bites. They always give me such a fright. Let's see what happens here. Didn't expect that one. Dang toy is broken. Now, for my next act, make sure not to lose your head over it. I promise I won't. Just one more second and... I guess I lost my head over it. Get it? I just love this part of the song. Always makes me giggle. But wait, my favorite part is coming up. That part never gets old.
All right, everybody, so there you have it. That's the Neon Nightmare from Home Depot Halloween 2026. I believe I heard 5 phrases. I wasn't counting too carefully, but before when Jonathan and I was even Jax did the demo in the daytime, pretty sure that was about five sayings and phrases. So I mean, that's cool. You know, that's a good thing. You want to have as many phrases as possible. So that's definitely good to say about this guy. But just a little bummed out about the way it was delivered. You know, I mean, I guess if you just picked it up at the store, maybe it would have been taken care of a little bit more. But then again, you know, however it gets to the store is also you never know what happens during shipping and all that stuff. And you know, anybody that lifts up these things and puts them down, it's, you know, they could care less. You know, it's in a box. Whatever happens, happens. So, but anyway, we will look to get another one. This isn't the first time we've gotten an animatronic that was damaged when we ordered it from Home Depot. We actually went through a similar situation, or whatever you want to call it, with the Stormtrooper. One of the arms was actually the wrong input, I would call it. The configuration of where you attach the arm to the body. It was like an octagon, and the arm was like a hexagon. So we actually called, if it was Techie or Jemmy, I forget who made it. It wasn't Jemmy, it was Techie, or I think it was Techie. I can't remember exactly. But anyway, I called the company, or I emailed them, and they emailed me back and said, take a picture and show me what you need. And I did, and then they got the wrong information. They sent me the same arm back. So we have like two arms now, the same thing. So that's also something we have to take care of as well. But, you know, you get involved with these things, and then... Do you ever stop wind? My God, man. That's the life of a haunter, you know. It's just nonstop, you know. You got to fix them, you got to figure them out. When it rains, you got to bag them. You know, I don't know if it's gonna rain tonight. Hopefully, it's not gonna. That's another thing. I don't know if this is an indoor or outdoor animatronic. I'm sure it's only indoor, which is something that also really bugs us. It's like, we don't put these inside. We put them outside our house. You know, you got to like at least handle the elements. One thing to note about this guy, it's not latex, right? It's plastic. Yeah, it's all plastic. Nothing on him is latex. So that's I guess a good thing, right? More durable than a latex guy. The only thing that we had a other problem with was these plastic cylinders that look like cones. One was like cracked inside, or just bent and stuff like that. So, and then also had to like redo the hair on this guy because the rubber band broke off. Just a rubber band, not a big deal. I think it was this one. Yeah, this one's all jacked up. Yeah, you can see it right there. I mean, if you really wanted to, you could put something inside of it and give it a little bit more integrity, if you want to call it that. But Jonathan's word. All in all, I like him. I really don't, you know, we're not perfectionists. We go hardcore and raw. And, you know, we don't make a big deal about things. We go, and we just keep going. And, you know, if we could fix it, we fix it. If we could return it and get another one, we do. You know, that's the way it goes. But I like him. I think he's really cool. I think, honestly, he'll fit any carnival or circus theme that you guys have out there. It's definitely going to work good for us for our setup. We have quite a bit of clowns over the last couple of years. If you heard us in the last video, we really picked up our game on the clowns. I think we have more clowns, like, as far as, you know, like a theme going. We have a good amount of aliens, but the clowns now, we're up there. That's the doorbell for the cats. All right, everybody, have a good night. Upload this video, leave your comments, and we'll see you in the next one. Everybody, what do we say? What do we say? What are those words? Haunt. Hardcore. Where's Mr. Miyagi? Honk. Live or die, man. Live or die. Die. Wrong. Honk. But he goes like this, right? He uses his two fingers. Honk.